Okay, welcome to everyone. Today we are today's topic is trigonometric ratio of multiple angle, and as we have already discussed on compound angles starting from Pythagoras theorem, now it's time to find out trigonometric ratios of 2a as well as 3, that is sine 2a, sine 3a, cos 2a, cos 3a, and tan 2a, tan 3a, along with all other different possible forms. Okay, so let's start. Here in multiple angles, we will find out sine 2a, and the formula is 2 sine a into cos a. Then we will find out cos 2a equals cos square a minus sine a square a, and then cos 2a equals 2 cos square a minus 1, and cos 2a can be derived in the form of cos square a, that is cos 2a plus 1 divided by 2. Similarly, cos 2a is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square a. The main formula cos square a minus sin square can be derived into 1 minus 2 sin square a. So, this cos 2a and 1 minus 2 sin square can also be derived or can be written in the form of sin square a, that is 1 minus cos 2a upon 2. Okay, so let's start from sin 2a. So how this result is obtained, that is sin 2a equals to sin a into cos a. Let's see. We have already proved and that sin a plus, we all know that sin a plus b is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b, and using this formula we will find out sin 2a equals to sin a into cos a. Okay, so first of all let's write sin 2a, and here sin 2a can be written as sin a plus a. This 2a can be split into a and a, that is 2a plus a. So once we apply the formula of sin a plus b, considering this a as a and this a as b, we can easily write sin a cos b, and here there is no b but it is a, so we replace b by a, plus cos a into sin b. Okay, as we can see here that sin a cos a, and this is cos a sin b. No, as it is a, or this b is again here a, so we write sin a. Okay, you can see here sin a cos a, and this one is cos a sin, so we can say x y is equal to yx. We know that x and y, xy and yx both are like terms, so this can be added and the result will be 2 sin a into 2 sin a into cos. In this way, we have obtained sin 2a equals 2 sin a into cos a. Okay, so we have proved this formula. Now we will go for cos 2a, and here cos 2a equals, cos 2a can be written as again cos a plus a, and we know what will be the formula for cos a and b, a plus b. Here we have cos a into cos b minus sin a into sin b, so we will write here according to the formula, that is cos a into cos b, and b is replaced by a, so cos a into cos a minus sin a into sin b, and here again b is replaced by a, so the result is cos square a minus sin square a. So we have also proved this cos 2a equals cos square a minus sin square. Now it's time to prove that cos 2a equals 2 cos square a minus 1. But for this, we have already studied one formula. Okay, we have this cos 2a equals cos square a minus sin square a, and using this relation, what we will do? We will again write cos 2a equals cos square a minus sin square a minus sin square a, and now we will replace this sin by using the formula we have cos square a plus sin square a, or sin square a plus cos square a, which is the same thing, that is a plus b is equal to b plus a. So it is equal to 1, and we can write cos a in the form of sine, or we can write sine a in the form of cos. Here we need to replace this sine by cos. So we will write sine square a equals 1 minus cos square a. So it is, so this sine square is replaced using this formula, that is sin square a is equal to 1 minus sin square, 1 minus cos square. So we will write cos square a minus 1 minus cos square a. And on simplifying, what we will get? We will get cos square a minus 1 plus cos square a, and the result will be 2 cos square a, 2 cos square a minus minus. Okay, so we have also proved this. And now from this we can also express this cos 2a in the form of cos square a. For this, what we will do? Here we have cos 2a is equal to 2 cos square a minus 1, 2 cos square a minus 1. Okay, so what we will do? We will change the side of this a, or we will shift this a in LHS, and it is going to be what? 2 cos square a is equal to cos 2a plus 1, cos 2a plus 1, and then cos square a is equal to cos square a is equal to cos 2a plus 1 upon 2. So the result is, here again we have proved this cos square a is equal to cos 2a plus 1 divided by 2. And now we will express this cos 2a in the form of sine. So what we will do? Again we have the result, that is cos 2a equals cos 2a equals cos square a minus sin square a, cos square a minus sin square a. And from this, what we will do? Now in this at this time, now we will replace this cos by sine in the form of sine. So cos square a can be written as 1 minus sin square a. So we will write 1 minus sin square a and minus sin square a. And on simplifying, it is going to be 1 minus 2 sin square. Okay, again we can express this cos 2a in the form of sin square a. So for this, we can write cos 2a equals 1 minus 2 sin square a. This is our result that we have derived. And now again what we will do? We will write 2 sin square a equals 1 minus cos 2a. As it is here plus, on changing the side, it is going to be minus, and this is negative, so it is going to be plus. And so we will write sin square a equals 1 minus cos 2a upon 2. Okay, so we have also derived this way. So this one is the first and the very prime formula, or the main formula, and from this formula we can derive other two. And we will apply this formula according to the condition or situation. Okay, so try to note these all formula or to know. Now let's move ahead. Now we will find out. We have already found out sin 2a, cos 2a. Cos 2a is equal to 2 cos square a minus 1, and cos 2a equals 1 minus 2 sin square a. Now it's time to find out tan 2a as well as cos 2a. So what will be the result for tan 2a and cos 2a? We can write here tan 2a equals, again we will split this a into in the form of a plus a. So we'll write a plus a, and we will apply which formula, that is tan a plus b. Tan a plus b is tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a into tan b. So we will write here tan a plus tan b, and here b is again a, so tan a plus tan b whole divided by 1 minus tan a tan. So the result is going to be 2 tan a upon 1 minus tan a square. So we have also proved this one, that is tan 2a equals 2 tan a whole divided by 1 minus tan a square. Now what about cot 2a? So we will also find out cot 2. So we have got the result. Okay, we have got the result, and we can also apply this tan 2a for finding the cot 2a, and we have also a formula, that is cot a plus b equals cot a cot b minus 1 whole divided by cot a plus cot b. And we have two options, either you use tan formula for the tan, or you can also use the formula for cot a plus b, and then you can simplify and you will get the result. Okay, so let's me start with the formula for cot. Okay, so cot 2a equals what? Cot a plus a, cot a plus. And now what is cot a plus b? Here cot a plus b is cot a into cot b, cot a into cot b minus 1 upon what? Cot a plus cot b, cot a plus cot b. Again what we will do? We will replace this b by a. So we will replace this b by a. So what we will write? So what we will write here? Cot a into cot a, and this is going to be cot a square a minus 1 upon 2 cot a. So we have also proved this formula. And the next way is how we will find out, by reciprocating this tan 2a. So cot 2a can be written as cot 2a equals 1 upon tan 2a, 1 upon tan 2a. And what is the formula for tan 2a? Tan 2a is 2 tan upon 1 minus tan square. So on reciprocating this tan 2a, what will be the result? The result will be 1 minus tan square a upon 2 tan. And now we have to find this cot 2a in the form of cot. So we will again reciprocal each of these tan, or change the tan in the form of cot. So what we will write? We will write 1 upon cot a square a, and then 2 upon cot a. Okay, so on further simplifying, what we will write? Cot a square a minus 1 upon cot a square a, and whole divided by what? 2 by cot a. So it is going to be cot a square a minus 1. 1 cot is cancelled out, so the result is 2 cot a. So we have also verified this result by two ways, and you can use any of them according to your wish. So up to now you must have to be very confident and be very much well known to all this formula. So try to learn this formula and try to practice this formula time and again, so that you will able to understand and you will never forget. Now we will also express this sin 2a and cos 2a in terms of tan. So for this, here sin 2a equals 2 tan a upon 1 plus tan a square. How this result is obtained? So first we will write sin 2a. Sin 2a equals, we know sin 2a equals 2 sin a into cos a, 2 sin a into cos a. Okay, so what we will do, as we have to obtain the result in the form of tan, so we must have the uh, as we know, tan A equals sin A upon cos A. So as there is sin but there is no cos in denominator, so we will try to put up as cos in denominator. So sin A upon cos A. As we have divided this product by cos A, so we will also multiply with another cos A, so this is going to be balanced. Okay, so the result will be, and sin A upon cos A can be written as 2 tan A into cos A into cos A, that is going to be sec A square A, and this sec A square A can be written as, sorry, cos square A, cos square A, cos square A, cos square A. Okay, so 2 tan A upon cos square A can be written as sec square A, and you have to very careful, and you must have to remember one formula, that is sec square A minus tan square A is equal to how much? Is equal to 1. So sec square can be written as, sec square A can be written as 1 plus tan square A. So the result is going to be 2 tan A upon 1 plus tan square A. So this is the required formula or required form of sin 2A in the form of tan A. Now let's simplify this cos 2A in term of, or express this cos 2A in terms of tan A. So how we will write? Again, cos 2A equals, we have the formula cos square A minus sin square A. So you have to think how this cos square A minus sin square A can be changed into what? Can be changed into tan. So again we know tan A equals sin A upon cos A. Here this one is sin. So if we multiply this by, if you divide, first if you divide by cos square A, this sin square only by cos square A. As we divided by cos square A, to balance the equation, we will also have to multiply by cos square A. Okay. And now what we can do? We can take common cos square A from both terms. So it is going to be cos square A into 1 minus sin square A upon cos square A means tan square A. Okay, and again this cos square can be written as 1 minus tan square A divided by cos square A can be written as sec square A, and once again this sec square A equals 1 plus tan square A. So we can write 1 minus tan square A upon what? What? Upon 1 plus tan square A. So we have expressed the sin 2A and cos 2A in terms of tan, in term of tan. So we have also verified these two identities. And now let's move ahead. Now we will express this cos 2A and cot 2A in terms of, sorry, now again we will express this sin 2A and cos 2A in terms of cot A. So how to express this cos 2A and sin 2A in terms of cot? We know again here sin 2A equals 2 sin A into 2 sin A into cos A, and we know cot A means cos A upon sin A, cos A upon sin A. So we will search the cos term, and here it is cos. Now if we divide this cos A by sin, then only it is going to be cot. So we will divide this cos A by sin A. And again, to balance the equation, we will multiply by sin A. So what is going to be? Here, this can be written as 2 tan into sin A square A into cos A upon sin A, that is how much? Cot A. Okay. So this can be again written as 2 cot A upon this sin A square can be written as cosec square A, cosec square A. And you once again you have to remember one formula, that is cosec square A minus cot square A equals how much? Is equal to 1. And here cosec square is equal to 1 plus cot square A. So what we can write this cos square A? Cosec square A. So cosec square A can be written. First we will write 2 cot A and then replace this cosec square A by 1 plus cot square A. So our result is going to be 1 plus cot square. So we have also verified that is sin 2A equals 2 cot A upon cot square A plus 1 or 1 plus cot square A. Both is the same thing. So we have also verified this result. And now we will express this cos 2A in terms of cot. So our result must be this much. So once again we will start with our prime formula or the main formula, that is cos 2A equals cos square A minus sin square A. As we have done in while expressing this cos 2A in terms of tan, we were in the search to make sin A upon sin square A upon cos square A form. But now we have the necessity of cot. So what we will do? We will divide the cos square A by sin square A and make it cot square A. So what we will do? We will multiply this uh, we will divide this cos square A by how much? Sin square A. And to balance, we must also have to multiply. So we will multiply here sin square, and this is balanced, and then minus sin square. So on taking common, what we will get? We will get sin square A, and then cos square A upon sin square is going to be cot square A, and this is minus 1. Okay, so what we will do now? We will write cot square A minus 1 divided by this sin square A can be expressed as cosec square A. So the result will be cot square A minus 1 divided by 1 plus cot square A or cot square A plus 1. So we have also verified this cos 2A in terms of cot A. And now let us see the result. Here what we have done in sin 2A, we can see that there is 2 tan A upon 1 plus tan square. But in terms of cot A, it is 2 cot A divided by cot square A plus 1. So there is nothing. If we express this sin 2A in terms of tan A, then the numerator is 2 tan A. If we express this sin 2A in terms of cot A, then the numerator is 2 cot A. And the denominator is similarly, here the denominator is 1 plus tan square A, but in the case of cot, the denominator is 1 plus cot square A. But in case of cos, what is the numerator here? The numerator is 1 minus tan square A in form of tan, but in form of cot, the numerator is cot square A minus 1. So you must be very careful, and you must use this formula time and again, and practice as much as more you can. Okay, so we have obtained this result up to now. So let's move ahead. Now we have expressed this sin 2A and cos 2A in form of tan as well as cot. Now we will find out sin 3A. Again, To find sine 2a, we have applied the formula that is sine a plus b. In the similar way, we will also apply the formula of sine a plus b to find out sine 3a. So sine 3a can be expressed as sine 2a plus a. And now what we will do? We will apply the same thing, that is sine a. So here sine a is sine 2a, sine a cos b, what? Sine a cos b, and cos b is here a, plus cos a into sine b, and here sine b is here a. So we will replace this sine 2a by 2 sine a into cos a. So it is going to be 2 sine a into cos a into cos a, plus this cos 2a can be written as how much? Cos square a minus sine square a into sine a. So what we will do? We can write 2 sine a into cos square a plus so it is going to be uh, cos square a into sine a. And now one thing, here sine 2a in form of 3 sine a minus 4 sine q. As there is no sine, that's why we will replace each cos in the form of sine. So cos square, again this cos square can be written as 1 minus sine square a, and then minus sine square a into sine a. And we will also express this cos square a in terms of how much? 1 minus sine square. So we will write 2 sine a into 1 minus sine square a, plus this one is 1 minus 2 sine square a into sine. Okay, so on further simplifying, we will get 2 sine a minus 2 sine cube a plus sine a minus 2 sine cube a. So on simplifying, what we will get? This sine a and this sine a is like term, so we will add 2 plus 1, that is 3 sine a, and this minus 2 and minus 2, and sine cube a, so it is going to be minus 4 sine cube a. So we have obtained sine 3a equals 3 sine a minus 4 sine cube a, and this is the result that we have wished to obtain. Okay, now we can express uh, these identities in the form of sine 3a. For that, what we will do? We have this sine 3a equals 3 sine a minus 4 sine cube. So we will change the side of sine 3a. So it is going to be 4 sine cube a. 4 sine cube a is equal to 3 sine a minus sine 3a. Okay, so sine cube a is going to be sine cube a is equal to 3 sine a minus sine 3a whole divided by what? 2. So we have also proved this one. Now we will prove cos 3a equals 4 cos 3a minus 3 cos a. And for this, we will write here cos 3a again here, cos 2a plus a, cos 2a plus a, and here cos 2a plus cos 2a, and we know it is cos a square cos a plus b. So we will write here cos a into cos b minus sin a into sin b. Okay, so cos 2a can be written as what? What we will do in cos 3a, we will express each sign in the form of cos. So try to express this cos in form of this sign in form of cos. So cos 2a can be written as cos square a minus sin square a. This is the one way. Or we can replace this cos 2a. We can replace this cos 2a using which formula? We have the formula that is cos 2a equals 2 cos square a minus 1. So we directly apply this formula and replace this cos 2a in the form of cos, that is 2 cos square a minus 1. So it is 2 cos square a minus 1 into cos a. And this sin 2a can be written as again 2 sin a into cos a into sin a. So for simplifying, we can write 2 cos cube a minus cos a, and then minus this can be written as 2 cos a into what? Sin a into sin a, that is sin square a. And this sin square, again we have to express this in the form of cos. So we will write 2 cos cube a. Up to now there is no light on, so we will write as it is. So cos a minus 2 cos a into 1 minus cos square 1 minus cos square. So now it's time to simplify. Again simplifying these expressions. So 1 minus cos a minus 2 cos a minus minus plus 2 cos cube a. So on adding all of them, 2 to 4. So 4 cos cube a, 4 cos cube a minus minus 2, that is minus 3 cos a. So the result is cos 3a equals 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. So we have obtained that cos 3a equals 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a, and this is the required result. Now we can also express this cos 3a in the form of cos cube a. So what we will do? Here we have cos 3a equals 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. So what we will do? We can write 4 cos cube a is equal to cos 3a minus cos 3a plus, you change the side of this minus and put this cos 3 and 3 cos a in the same side, so it is going to be cos 3a plus 3 cos a, and then cos cube a is going to be cos 3a plus 3 cos a, and whole divided by 4. So again here cos cube a equals cos 3a plus 3 cos a upon 4. So we have also obtained this result. Now let us move ahead and we will go for tan 3a and tan 3. So what about tan 3a? To find tan 3a, what we will do? We must have the idea about tan a plus b, and we know the formula for tan a plus b, that is tan a plus b whole divided by 1 minus tan a into tan b. So we will write, again express this 3a in the form of 2a plus a, that is tan 2a plus a, and now we will write this tan 2a plus a in form of tan a plus b. So it is going to be tan a plus tan b, and it is divided by 1 minus tan a into tan b. Now what we will do, we will express this tan 2a in the form of tan a. So what is tan 2a? Tan 2a, what is tan 2a? We know tan 2a equals to tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a. So we will write tan 2a equals to tan a upon 1 minus tan square a. So replace each tan 2a by 2 tan a upon 1 minus tan square a. So first let's write 2 tan a, and here this one is a and this one is a. So 2a and this b can be replaced by a. So we write b as a. Okay, tan 2a upon divided by 1 minus tan square a. Okay, so 2 tan a upon 1 minus tan square a plus tan a, and it is whole divided by 1 minus, again this tan 2a can be replaced by tan 2 equals 2 tan a upon 1 minus tan square a. So we write 2 tan a upon 1 minus tan square a into what? Where it is tan a. So we write here tan a. And now let's simplify once again. So 2 tan a plus 1 minus tan square a into tan a into tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a, and again the whole is divided by 1 minus tan square a, 1 minus tan square a minus 2 tan square a minus 2 tan square a. This one is 2 tan a into tan a, that is 2 tan square a. And now we will cancel out this both denominators, so it is going to be, the result is going to be 2 tan a and here tan a, that is 3 tan a minus tan 2 minus tan cube a. So it is 3 tan a minus tan cube a divided by, this both is cancelled out, so the result is 1 minus, this one is minus tan square and this one is 2 tan square, so it is 1 minus 3 tan square a. So we have also verified this identity, that is 3 tan a minus tan cube a divided by 1 minus 3 tan square a. Now let's move ahead. Now we will express, we will find out what will be the value for cot 3. And if you have found out for tan 3a, then it will be very easy. Once we have applied two ways to find out for tan 3a, tan 2a, sorry, for cot 2a, while we are finding out the value of cot 2a, that is cot square a minus 1 divided by cot a, or we can also reciprocal this tan 2a and we will get the result for cot 2a. So you can use any of the ways, but now I will do with the help of cot a plus b, that is cot 3a can be written as cot 2a plus a, and it is, once again we have cot a plus b. What is the formula for cot a plus b? Here cot a plus b is equal to cot a into cot b minus 1 divided by cot a plus cot b. So we will write here cot 2a as, we can write anyone, that is cot a into cot b, doesn't matter. So cot a, this one 2a is cot 2a, and then cot A into cot B. So we will write here cot A and minus 1, and it is all divided by cot A plus cot B. Again, what we have to do here, this B is replaced by A. So we write here A, and it is cot A into cot B minus 1 divided by cot A plus cot B. Okay, so what we will do, this one is cot A. So again we will replace this cot 2A by using what formula? We have the formula here, cot 2A equals cot square A minus 1 divided by 2 cot A. So just replace cot 2A in both numerator and denominator by using this formula, that is cot 2A equals cot square A minus 1 divided by 2 cot A. So we will write cot square A minus 1 divided by 2 cot A minus 1. Sorry, and this one is cot A. So we will also write here cot A, and then minus 1 whole divided by, again this cot 2A can be written as cot square A minus 1 upon 2 cot A, and then plus cot A. Okay, so let's simplify it further. So what we will get, this cot A and this cot A is cancelled out. So okay, and here there is nothing to be cancelled. So what we will write here, cot square A minus 1 and minus 2. This is going to be cot square A minus 1, and this one is going to be minus 2, and this is divided by 2. Now once again here we will take the LCM. So it is 2 cot A, and then the numerator is cot square A minus 1 plus cot 2 cot A into cot A, that is going to be 2 cot square A. So here these 2 and these 2 is cancelled out. So it is going to be cot square A minus 3 into cot A. This cot A is going to be multiplied with numerator. As we know, A by B whole divided by C by D. This can be written as A by B into D by C. So we have done nothing, just we have this. We have applied this rule. So it is going to be cot square A plus 2 cot square A. It is 3 cot square A minus 1. So it is cot square A into cot A, that is cot cube A or cot cube A minus 3 cot A upon 3 cot square A minus 1. So we have also verified this figure, that is cot 3A equals cot cube A minus 3 cot A upon 3 cot square A minus 1. So up to now we have proved each and every trigonometric identity that we have to understand for solving the further numericals or further exercise to solve the problems in exercises. So I have completed all these formula as well as in the form of sine, cos, tan, everything, as well as for cot also. So you must have to watch this video properly and try to repeat this, try to solve the problem, or try to prove each left hand side as well as right hand side by your own self, and do it time and again, so that the more practice will make you understand and you will never forget. So for supporting us and watching this video up to now, I would like to thank on behalf of Gramin School. Okay friends, So try to join the live class on time and share with your friends. Share this information with your friends. So we have successfully completed these trigonometric ratios of multiple angles for 2A as well as for 3A. And in the next week, we will continue uh, on the same schedule, that is on Tuesday and Wednesday further after this. And we will also try to prove the formula with the help of geometrical method. Okay, so thanks once again for watching this video till the end, and hope you will enjoy, or hope you will be on time in the next week and continue your study on Gramin school. So thanks once again, and it's time to quit the live class.